Welcome to Power Code Music. In today's presentation, we are going to discuss recording electric guitar using 4 Ampless solutions. Most of us understand that recording electric guitar traditionally involves placing one or more microphones in front of an amplifier speaker and then experimenting with the placement of those microphones in order to get the desired sound. Depending upon the amplifier size, architecture, type, and the microphone that you select to record, the sounds and the tones you get can be wide-ranging and not always what you want or need for your situation. You see, this process is an art form that commands time, patience, and resources in order to get professional results. Now, these are simply attributes that many players simply don't have. Some players struggle with learning and applying amplifier, microphone, and effects pedal techniques in order to get the sounds they want and need. In addition, many of us are also limited to what we can afford, which is again a driving factor in this area. The bottom line here is that if you're a person who has an electric guitar sitting in the corner of your small home studio and you don't want to fuss with a guitar amplifier in order to record it, then you have landed in the right place. Before we start, let me make one thing clear. No matter how you spin it, this is not a presentation about bashing guitar amplifiers. So please save your comments in that regard. I love my amps, and I have 6 of them that I use to record with, from tubes to solid-state amps. This video only serves to offer some out-of-the-box solutions for people who are looking to or need to try something different in regard to recording their guitar tracks based on their specific needs or situations, which may not be yours or mine. In this video, we are going to talk about recording electric guitars without an amplifier directly to a standalone digital multi-track recorder. We're going to talk about this using a hardware effects processor. We're also going to talk about it using a headphone amp. And lastly, but not least, we're going to talk about this using amp software applications. Now that we've established our focus and topics, grab your coffee or your tea, sit back and relax, and stay with me. This should be both fun and interesting. Let's move on to our first solution, which is recording electric guitar directly to a standalone digital multi-track recorder. Digital multi-track recorders, such as the Tascam DP24, have a built-in functionality that allow you to record your electric guitar without the need for an amplifier. For instance, the Tascam DP24 has an onboard guitar effects library that includes a variety of guitar amplifier cabinets. These effects cover a number of amplifier cabinet types and sizes, such as a 2x12A, a 2x12B, a 1x12, a 1x8-inch, a 4x10A, a 4x10B, a 4x12A, and a 4x12B. Other types of guitar effects on the DP24 include phase, flanger, chorus, tremolo, auto wah, and delay. With this, you should be good to go in your limited space to get your guitar tracks produced easily and quickly. For a sound demo and details on how to record your electric guitar using the Tascam DP24, watch my video, Tascam DP24 Digital Portastudio, Recording Guitars and Internal Guitar Effects, on this channel. Let's move on to our second solution, which is recording electric guitars using a hardware effects processor. Most, if not all, of the multi-effects processors produced for guitars today have some level of amplifier modeling technology built in. This is a huge market and gives players many of the features, flexibility, and simulated tones of different types of amplifiers. Even generic economical digital multi-effects processors, such as the Behringer FX2000, allow you to play and ultimately record your electric guitar tracks to any multi-track recorder without the need for an amplifier. On this channel, I reviewed the Behringer FX2000 multi-effects processor, and the FX2000 is a great budget unit that far exceeded my expectations. The key point here is that the Behringer FX2000 multi-effects processor includes specific targeted guitar effects that include an effect called Guitar Amp. This effect simulates the sound characteristics of a complete guitar amplifier. You can connect a guitar or bass after the appropriate preamplification directly to the FX2000, and from there to a mixing console or a recording device. Another important effect in this regard is called speaker simulation. This effect emulates various types of speakers. Typical guitar amplifying speakers as well as multimedia speakers are available in the unit. You can also use the parametric equalizer to further shape the sound. For a sound demo and details on how to use the FX2000 with an electric guitar, watch my video, Behringer Virtualizer 3D FX2000 Multi-Effects Processor Guitar Effects on this channel. The third solution is recording an electric guitar using a headphone amp. Guitar headphone amplifiers like the Vox Amp Plug 2 Clean, which is the one I use, can deliver the sound of a boutique amplifier focused on and voiced for fat, clean guitar tones. It also contains delay, chorus, and reverb effects, delivering a pretty big spatial sound that gives you a richer and fuller-fledged tone. Another popular and more advanced unit in this realm is the Fender Mustang Micro. With 12 amps and 13 effects that are derived from Fender's Mustang GTX model series, this device also allows you to update its firmware to stay current. The bottom line in this realm is that if you are short on space, cash, time, and patience, this solution might work well for you. These devices are compact and relatively easy to use. If they sound really good in your headphones using these presets without much effort, then recording guitar tracks with these units could be a viable solution for some. One way to record headphone amps is fairly simple. The concept is very similar to using a preamp. To do this, first, connect the headphone amp to the guitar's input. Turn the guitar's volume knob all the way up. Connect the headphone amp's headphone output to the input of a digital recorder. Use the headphone amp's volume knob to control the unit's output levels. This solution works for recording guitar tracks to any digital recorder. Give it a try and experiment to get the results that you want and need. The fourth and final solution is recording electric guitar using amp software. Guitar amplifier and modeling effect simulation software is another solution that many choose. An application that I've used in the past is called Guitar Rig from Native Instruments. This type of software is a multi-effects rack and amp simulator made for creating and experimenting with your guitar tone in a way that's fast and direct. It's often designed to act as your own studio with more space, less heavy amp heads, and a lot more flexibility. It allows you to design and save unique processing chains, to customize your tones, And you can also add dimensions, warmth, and anything else you need to take your tracks to the next level. Naturally, these software applications require an audio interface to connect your guitar to your PC. It's important to note that latency is one of the most common complaints with this type of setup. The latency that you set using your buffer size and your sample rate is not the latency that impacts the sound by the time it reaches your ears. Sources of latency include software, plugins, PC hardware and configuration, and USB hubs. Now with USB hubs, the performance here may be the bottleneck, so you might need a higher buffer rate with your USB hub. In order to get the best results and to help avoid latency issues, using cheap and low quality hardware in this realm regarding a PC or audio interface is not recommended. If you already use a DAW setup and you're happy with it, then you most likely are aware of the many plugins available to you for guitar amplifier modeling if you're not already using one or more of them. In summary, guitar amplifiers can intimidate, frustrate, and confuse many players for different reasons. Some players love their amps, but feel they need multiple amplifiers and huge pedal boards or effects to get the sounds they want and need. This can get complicated quickly. It may also not be practical, reasonable, or affordable in many cases for players who simply want to record decent sounding guitar tracks in their small home studios quickly and simply. The good news is that for many, if you don't want to buy, learn, use, and maintain a guitar amplifier, you don't have to. However, in many cases, there's just no substitute for a great microphone and amp mic'd the right way to capture that special tone that we all chase. If you have additional Ampless solutions not mentioned here, share them in the comment section of this presentation. Well, that, my friends, is a wrap. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up and click the subscribe button on your screen right now and join our group. We have new videos coming out every 7 to 10 days, and we would love to have you be a part of our team. Also, leave a comment in the comment section below. Let us know what you think about this video, and check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Spotify. While you're here, listen to the music, check out some of the other videos and playlists, and let us know what you think about that too. Thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you soon.